Well, tomorrow is National Radio Day, and we thought it'd be fun to celebrate a Central New York legends in radio right here.
Oh, yes, and who else other than Amy Robbins and Ted Long of Ted and Amy in the Morning on 93Q. Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Morning.
And happy National Radio Day Eve to both of you.
I love the face mask. Who would know that Ted would be the fashionista of the face mask at 93Q? He's knocking him out of the park.
This is the best I've looked on television in decades. This is the best I've looked on TV in decades.
You're on point there with that mask, though, Ted. That's pretty fantastic. Okay, so we have a question for you. How well do you know your Casey Kasem history?
Oh,
yeah?
Boy.
The rest of the story.
Ted probably knows it much better than I do, I would think. You're Mr. Trivia, so.
Well, we've got some questions for you that we hope you can answer. We probably don't know the answers either, but we relied on our trusty, what do you call it?
Playing.
Yeah, we're not playing.
Just you two are playing.
Special thanks to Tim Fox, who came up with this. Yeah, so we're testing you today, guys. Okay, so here's the first question. What was the name of Casey's long-running countdown show?
American Top 40.
There we go. Yay.
See, Ted is much older than I am, so that's the reason why he's kind of got a leg up. I think he was in radio.
Actually playing the American Top 40. It would come in on these big discs, and we'd have to play it on a record player on the radio.
He actually went to college with Casey Kasem, so, you know.
Oh, my God.
Okay, all right. Next question. What comic book hero did Casey voice on Super Friends?
Ooh.
Oh.
Comic book hero. Let's see. Casey Kasem, was he like Superboy or something?
Let's say the Green Hornet.
Well, that's Ted. You're pretty close here. It's Robin the Boy Wonder.
I knew it was one of the younger ones. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Green Hornet was good.
Oh, this is a good one. What was Casey's famous sign-off line for some 50 years?
Reaching
for the stars.
You know, you're close because it was keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
Reaching for the stars.
There you go.
Yes, we love that.
I know, right? I love Casey.
Okay, how about this one? Casey provided the voice of Norville Rogers for 40 years on what cartoon series?
Ruby, Ruby, Roo!
Oh, you know.
Scooby-Doo, yes, that was the real name of Shaggy.
That's right.
That was Shaggy's real name.
Yeah, it was. Tim Fox is like cheering you on over here, Ted.
You know, the thing of it is Ted doesn't know how much money is in his bank account, but he is going to be kicking butt on trivia. So, you know, we all have our talents.
Well, speaking of Shaggy, you guys are hilarious. Speaking of Shaggy, as a vegan, Casey quit playing Shaggy for a couple years because he wouldn't do what TV commercial? Do you know this?
Oh, wow. Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Okay, so Ted said Oscar Mayer Wiener. What did you say, Amy?
I said the Scooby Snacks.
I mean, that's pretty. You're both wrong, but it's okay. It's a commercial for Burger King.
Oh.
Makes sense. I didn't know he was a vegan.
I did not know that either.
Me neither.
Okay, this one might be tricky. What famous pastor and presidential candidate performed Casey's first wedding?
Pastor and presidential candidate.
Richard Nixon. I'm saying it was Richard Nixon.
No, but those are both pretty funny.
Richard Nixon?
Wow, okay.
I don't know.
Jesse Jackson, Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Oh, Jesse Jackson.
Oh.
So listen, let's ask you some questions that we know you'll know the answers to this morning. What's it been like broadcasting, you know, in different places? Because Amy, you're still at home, right?
I'm still at home. You know, it's better than I thought. We actually have a camera that I can see Ted. And so it's kind of like being in the studio. Truthfully, I was very concerned. It was the first time we'd ever done a show without being in the same room. I'm looking forward to coming back, but it has been better than I thought. And I think Ted misses me because, you know, I'm the one who usually does, you know, answers all the phone calls and things like that. And He's been solo in the studio these days.
Yeah, I'm like one of 3 people that are allowed in the building. It's like a little time capsule. Everyone's calendars are still stuck on March.
Yeah.
You know, the vending machine hasn't been changed out since February. It's very strange.
Well, now things are looking a little bit different now, but let's go back a little ways in honor of celebrating the National Radio Day, right? How did you guys both get into radio?
I was very fortunate. I emceed a talent show in high school, and one of the judges was from the radio station. And he said, "Hey, you're, a funny kid. You got a halfway decent voice. Why don't you come in and make a tape?" And turned into a full-time job. That was 40 years ago.
Wow. What about you, Amy?
Yeah. Yes, he did graduate with Casey Kasem. See? Rolling today. Actually, I went to Ithaca College, and they had 2 radio stations at the college, and I immediately was drawn to them. And a year out of college, I worked one other job, and I interviewed to do the news for Laird and Long in the morning, Ted Long being the long part, and the rest is history.
Wow.
So
that's fantastic. Well, it's nice to virtually see you guys. I was listening to you this morning on my way in, and it was something about relationships, and you guys were asking the deal breaker or something. I was killing myself. So thanks.
It's been a long time since either of us dated, so we had to think way back.
It was great. Thanks for keeping it real and fun on the radios. We love hearing your voices, and we so appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thanks, ladies.
Happy Radio Day tomorrow.
Yes, happy Radio Day Eve. And listen, in honor of National Radio Day tomorrow, we want you to, continue to join and listen to them, Ted and Amy, 93Q in the morning. We'll be right back.